Alright, Agen is in the game, and so we will begin. I am recording. So we've taken over two reasonably high up teams within the Italian Serie B. I have taken control of Parma, and my opponent has taken control of the city of Palermo. His team is rated as the favourite. Yeah, Palermo, whatever. We're going to beat you anyway. We'll beat you whatever your team name is. So his team is rated as the most likely to succeed, but I have more knowledge of this game, having played to death the 2011 version of it, and also played less to death the 2013 version. So I'm hoping that will somehow carry the third favourite team to glory. We've gone through preseason. We've had a few interesting games. There have been a couple of competitive cup games, and disappointingly, in the third round, both of us were paired to Serie A teams. I lost a tight game to Genoa, but he managed to somehow win 3-0 against the Serie A team. So he is still in the cup and has won the match, which I have not recorded. Well, technically I did record it, but it kept cutting out because I hadn't set my settings up right, so it was only recording in 40-minute intervals. But nevertheless, there have been some edits I've made. I've upgraded both of our coaching and physio staff. I've made a few minor edits to just make the game slightly easier on both of us. Assistant managers are a bit better, coaches are a little bit better, especially in regard to the stuff that we're just handing to them to do while we're still learning the game. I've also incidentally upgraded my favourite team quite a considerable amount, and they sold the talisman of that team for 8 million, which I'm a bit unhappy about. Nevertheless, that has nothing to do with us. My favourite team's in England, we're in Italy. And I'm going to press continue on because we need to get to a competitive match. As I say, preseason is over, and on Saturday the 26th, we start the actual serious competition.
Yay.
Yay. Meanwhile, I'm still scouting for a couple of players. If I go into here and look at my team report, you can see that I could do with a backup goalkeeper. I could do a backup centre-back. I've got a new left-back. I'm a bit weak in terms of left-sided players, in all honesty, at the back, but hey.
And if you...
Also, my team can't jump.
And if you look at my team report, all I'm doing wrong is I'm losing money.
Yeah, so all he's doing is being bankrupt. I actually am within budget, barely, and apparently, yeah. Oh dear. But it doesn't matter, His team is the favourite, even if it is bankrupt. He means he's got a good one. Cessna.
1.112 million, it's gotten worse.
Well, to be fair, most football teams run in debt, but if you get fired before the end of the season, I'm going to count that as a win. It might not be entirely this recording session, but we want to get to our match, which we have one due. I think it's the 6th match of the season.
Yes.
No, 5th match of the season. We want to get to that point. So we'll probably, as soon as I have finish my 4th match, we will save, call it there, and then on Friday, we will stream at basically real pace. We are going to speed the action up slightly, because if you have it at the really slow speed, the real-time speed, it's terrible. If you have it just a hair faster, it looks as almost realistic movement. But anyway.
And we're going to scream at the players and everything. It's going to be fun.
Also, my first three matches are going to be televised.
Also mine.
Oh! I thought it was being special. Alright, fine. Apparently, the Italian Serie B is actually a lot better than I thought it was. It's probably equivalent to the British Championship in terms of teams and things. UB, useful signing, you reckon? I'll get an analyst report on that. I'll get an analyst report on you. The thing is, with us being at the top of Serie B, it's saying operating at a good Serie B level. We need them to have the second tag, potential to be a Serie A player, really, in order to improve the team. But we prefer to get all the analyst reports, even if it costs us a bit. Morel. Useful signing, but nowhere near good enough, so we are going to discard that one. Can improve a lot in future. Keep scouting you. Costs us money. Could do with another left back, actually. But do we want an English person? Yeah, one minor weakness of my character in all this, my character does not speak Italian.
Well, my character is too young.
Yeah, indeed. We both have flaws because we base them on ourselves. But yeah, my inability to speak Italian. If I was being generous, I'd give myself a slight French score, but that's being extremely generous on myself. So no, I don't have it. And if I get fired because of that, I'm just going to stay in the job because I wouldn't have understood the spiring. I thought he was just really enthusiastic. Oh, dear God, how many people have I scouted? I've scouted everybody. And I'm probably going to sign none of them before we start the season off. Actually, how many days have I got left before the window closes? I have no idea. I don't have a lot of spare cash, actually, so I've got to be a little cautious there. Let's see, by recommendation, value 6 million. Yeah, the only player I could probably afford is you, actually. You know what? Let's make him an offer.
Why would I want to allow first-team players to play in the under-18s match?
Ah, now there is a reason for that. It's for fitness purposes. So what I tend to do is, if I set them to 45 minutes until fit, then they'll use them for half a match, get them a bit of match experience, because ultimately fitness isn't the thing that kills you, it's the match practice. You notice they have 2 fitness bars? The sort of inner ring and the outer ring. The right-hand side shows they might be perfect fitted, but they haven't played in ages, so they're rusty. That right-hand side is how rusty they are in terms of match ability. This is why you offer to let them in the under-18 side, because they get a bit of match experience.
So they basically just go in there to pummel the young ones.
Not necessarily pummel, but, you know, sort of get their match awareness back a little bit.
Okay.
Well, that's the intent. It's useful when players come back from injury as well. Although, it's... What?
15 of my players have been called up for international duty.
This is normal. You're in the first game of the season. And also, remember, we took down a couple of the practice matches to try and get ourselves into a match. It didn't work.
No!
You've had an injury to your star player, haven't you?
Coronado is out.
Yes! Your best player is out! Coronado, by the way, has scored a hat-trick in his last game, and I think... How many goals has he scored? It should tell you on your squad screen who your best players are. Home screen, actually, sorry.
Squad screen.
Home screen. If you go home, it'll have your player stats, and it should have top goal scorer, highest average rating, etc. I think he'll only count the competitive matches rather than the friendlies, but I know he scored a hat-trick.
Oh, no, it's Norbert Balog. Coronado has the most assists.
Ah, there we go. So it's still just from the dots, because I tend to do this in a dot matrix at the top because that's how classic Football Manager is. But even just watching that player was a league above anybody else he's got. How long is he out for, actually? Out of
it said 3 to 6 weeks.
When are we playing? We're playing in 3 weeks.
He's going out there. And he's gonna.
All right.
I don't care if he's going.
Agen, I'm gonna do you a favor here.
Yes.
Now I do have a squad editor up. I could actually fix his injuries. It's cheating, but I have that option.
We'll wait until the final assessment is in.
All right, fair enough. If he's not going to make it for the match, because I don't want to. I mean, I do. I want to beat you. I want to beat you soundly. But you know, we're gonna beat your best guy. But yeah, I have this in-game editor, so I can technically cheat, but I will avoid doing so where possible. I'll tell you what, though. If you win your first 5 matches and I don't get off to a good start in the league, that's not happening. This game is notoriously cruel if you start losing, because when morale suffers, your players play worse. And when they play worse, you lose more. And when you lose more, they play worse. It's a vicious cycle. Don't lose multiple games on the road if you could do anything about it.
Okay, now stated 2 to 4 weeks.
Alright, that's an improvement.
I'll probably get an update later.
The thing is, he might not be match fit, but I'll take that. And if it's 2 weeks, you probably want to just use him as a sub for a couple of games and just bring him on for the last 20-30 minutes.
Probably.
Okay, we're going to cut that down to 5, and we're going to offer you 40% of the next sale. Actually,
3 players called up for international duty.
Yeah, we'll suggest that instead. Okay, so we've got a week before the transfer window closes. I'm trying to get another. Oh, good done it. I've got lost a player. Oh, he's only here for a few days though. That's fine. But as I mentioned previously, this game is vicious with injuries. It's almost as if playing football is the most dangerous thing in the world.
I still think somebody put in per year and accidentally went in per match injuries.
Oh dear God! I've got to deal with an agent. Oh dear. He wants a lot more wages than I'm willing to give him. 2.5. We'll give him a 40% raise increase. And we will give him a 900 appearance fee. Okay, that's fine. Well, I might be going into above my wage limit as well here. We'll see. But this gives me a second cover at left back, so I need that. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to play free at the back, and that always feels a bit dodgy.
That doesn't work. We have another game in 22 weeks.
Oh yeah, there'll be 2 games, and if I suppose it's technically possible we can meet in the other cup. So,
we'll see.
So we'll see. There'll be opportunities. Oh, actually, that's the point. Okay, so I'm at home first, so you know I've got to win that one.
Yeah.
I can't let you win on my turf, the hallowed ground of wherever my team plays. Probably Palmer.
Well, you couldn't read. You didn't know the language.
Palmer, indeed, yeah. We will not let them win on the sacred ground of wherever this place is. Some place in Italy, probably.
One of my reserve goalkeepers is being transferred to Messina.
Did you approve that, or is the board just offloading players?
I don't know.
What settings have you got for arranging transfers? Because that might be what the board, the assistant manager might be trying to sell people to get your balance back under control.
Yes, but he's not a key goalkeeper, so.
Oh, I guess.
And I think he might have been in talks since before I started.
Yeah, that happens as well. You do have still the ongoing commitments, all the loan players that we got on loan that we get the grief for, or got the grief for when we had the the pre-season interviews. During which my response to the question about my language skills was, "Can you speak that a little slower?"
Oh!
We found something.
Hold on, is this Oh, he's just going on loan. Okay.
Oh no, that's fine. No, don't worry about that. I mean, going on loan actually helps you because it means it lowers your wage outcomes. I do not know who this player is.
Well, you making a parting comment would be interesting. Just go in front of it and go bubbity boopity.
No, I just insult his mother and call his father a cheese. And make allusions to the fact that I am a walking dog. In bad French, not in bad Italian. So yeah, this is the most exciting This is the most exciting thing to watch, isn't it? Just endless spreadsheets, flicking back and forth, thinking about tactics and numbers all the day long.
Yes.
It is a weird thing, as I've mentioned before. It's not the most exciting game until it actually gets to the game, and then you see your numbers try to do things, and then suddenly nothing is more important. Especially when you find out all your tactics are useless. Okay, competitions. Alright. So, I've got to be around the top of the league, or they will consider my season a failure.
Pre-match conference about to begin.
Alright, they want to move to that.
We have to say everything passionately.
No, we don't. We say things calmly. We don't deal with passion here. Passion? We have no passion. We are football managers and we're using spreadsheets.
Do you have a clear idea in mind of your preferred first 11 for this season?
We are playing standard. Okay, fine. Alright, Parma are 6-4 favourites for their first match against Impoli. Alright. Passionate. I believe the team is developing well. They're working towards the right mentality and philosophy. Indeed. That was probably the most understandable bit of my conversation. We have many quality players here, and if we have a good season, everyone will have to contribute. I'm not going to rule anything out, but I'm going to be calm about that. Okay. Who do I think will win the title this year? Oh dear. I'm going to say we'll win it. I can't say you'll win it. That's defeatist. And I can't remember what the team that's actually ranked second is, so... Homegrown players update. There are rules about the number of homegrown players you're allowed to register, I think, so... Something minor to think about.
Okay.
Yep, I've got information about your loan deal.
Yeah, it's all secondary players.
Which is fine. I mean, that's ultimately what... I mean, that's what we're doing, basically. We're hoarding players who might be useful in the future and just putting them out on loan in the reserve teams. Because apparently we can afford them. I have 1.3 million to spend in actually, I might be able to adjust that. Let's have a look. So if I do this, oh, there we go. That actually makes a lot more sense. I've actually lowered my transfer budget for the year, but that increases my wage allowance, so I'm actually now within wage budget again. If you go onto board, you should see a budget adjustment slider. So you might be able to adjust that to give you the ability to buy people before the transfer window shuts.
Yeah, I'm trying, but
no, you're still spending too much, are you?
Yeah, I've tried to buy people. I've tried.
You're just gonna have to buy people on freebies, or people who aren't currently assigned to clubs. Although finding people like that who are actually decent is questionable.
I think I'll just stick with what I have.
All right.
Considering it all. Well, let's just go to tactics and clear it out before I have the...
Oh, it normally gives you a window just once you get to this stage. So we basically have a screen beforehand to just confirm the tactics.
Yeah, but it's the pre-match conference, so I just...
Oh yeah, I keep skipping this. I keep meaning to actually go in and do it. Now, this is one of the few things I'm currently leaving to the assistant manager most of the time. Which, yeah, is a little cheeky, but still.
Go on.
Okay, I have one player who needs match fitness, so we're going to say ongoing, 45 minutes... Nope, until fit, 45 minutes per match. Okay, so... Parma versus Impoli, and where are you? Palmera versus Brescia. Well, currently, in alphabetical order terms, you've got a mountain to climb. 14th beating 4th? I mean, that'd be terrible. I know it's only based on alphabetical order, but, you know. That's all matters.
So many people have agents that aren't willing to talk.
Yeah, I hate dealing with agents. Because basically you have to pay them off in order to make them accept a lower contract rate. But you always get it wrong.
Palermo matches picked for television. Ooh, ours is.
Grumble, 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 grumble. TV, rights, whatever.
Ours is going to be televised.
I think mine was already set to be televised, but anyway. So, we'll just have a quick clear of our tactics here. Clear entire team selection, quick pick. So we have... Maybe I don't want 3 at the front, but I feel that we kind of do. Deep lying forward. I'll tell you what, we're playing very aggressive. I'll play you as a false 9. So I'm actually running a sort of 4-1-2 and then 3 strikers, basically. Also, while these circles don't mean a lot necessarily, they're a reasonable indicator of how suitable they are to their current positions. So I've got a few people who aren't necessarily familiar with what they're doing. Still, I feel this is going to be fine. Let's submit the team and watch us lose. I have one player who I'm getting a match fitness warning for, so I will probably want to replace him with a substitute at some stage. I have De Kesser who can take over. I have cover for the right, left defense positions. I have another striker. I can do one more, actually. There we go, one there. I have no actual midfield to cover, though, so let's go and bring on... Oh, let's replace the injured player with you, actually. That sounds fine. You're probably not all that good. You're probably a youth cover, but it means I've at least got position for all the... I can transfer any player on the pitch with somebody on my bench, which is always where you want to be.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, Agen? What's gone wrong?
Just keep telling me that my fullbacks are lacking in match.
Oh, that's fine. What this means, though, is that do not play them for more than 45 minutes. Those are the players you want to take off.
Okay.
Because you need them to get match fitness, but at the same time, they're
well,
making...
it's one position, so...
Yeah, but also at the same time, they're more likely to make mistakes. So you don't want them to be on the pitch for the whole game unless they're having a good game. So
okay.
my general plan is to point.
Teams are warming up.
Okay. So let's go to the dressing room. I think we should try to encourage them. So I will passionately say, go out there and impress me. Nobody was impressed by that. I'll hand over to the assistant for the specific talks. You're autoing the team instructions on how to deal with those. So the opposition instructions are to move a few people onto the weaker foot. All right, let's have a team talk.
I'm expecting you to win, boys.
You're going to go out there, you're going to win. You're going to win good, see?
Tunnel. Oh,
you got an interview in the tunnel. Oh, I got an interview in the tunnel, actually. How good is it that that guy's at... Yeah, it's unfair. So there's a lack of class to say that we're going to win because one player's missing. It would have been nice to have him for this one, but we will deal... Yeah, we'll talk about the 11 players rather than the injured player I've currently got on the bench. Okay, so I've got the skeet settings up to slightly faster and fast. I do view in 2D Classic, but what I will do in this instance is put a director mode replay on.
Ooh.
Oh god, I was about to say there's an immediate attack on me in the first minute. Okay, and now this is what it's all about now. Just watching the numbers play out. We have a motivated-looking defender right now, which is good, and he's actually the person who was lacking in match fitness. They've already got a yellow card, and we got
two shots on target, one on target.
Stay on target! Okay, so we're going to take the advice of our assistant manager there. He'll provide analysis. When he does so, we can make the change. Apparently, we've struggled to maintain possession, which is true, but they haven't done anything with their possession, so...
We've moved up to position 13, apparently.
Yeah, that'll happen as people score, and obviously our current position is with 0-0 draw, so... midfield is being heavily outnumbered. That's not a surprise, because we've got 3 people up front.
Oh, bravo. Bravo.
Agen is obviously happy with how things are going. Yeah, just mentalities. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Hold on. Okay, let's not go too mad on this one. Mentality, we're going to say counter-attack. Because we should be able to do that.
I'm getting those graphs again.
We love the graphs. Hold on, let me show you the graphs. This graph, by the way, shows that we need to make changes because chances are not coming our way. This graph says we should be doing shorter passes and hitting things early. I don't know how you could possibly analyse based on that. I'm sure somebody who knows their football can do this properly, but this looks ridiculous. I mean, this one actually seems fine, showing he's an accomplished crosser of the ball. There's only about 3 lines. It's showing each of the passes. But from these two, that's madness. Oh, we have a highlight. So we are in white. This is an attack from the other team, unfortunately. Ball goes high in, but our goalkeeper saves it. Also, a little worryingly, we've got 2 defenders on yellow cards, so we've got to be a bit cautious there. Scavone is looking a little worn. Yeah, we'll just make the changes there so they'll ease off from tackles a little bit. Because we don't want to get one of our guys sent off. If we can avoid that, that will cause us problems.
Half-time.
Alright, we're about at half-time as well. We're just waiting for the half to end. And then we're going to probably make some... Oh, I've had an injury. Darn it. Alright, well, this is what we do. We covered off positions a little bit here. Oh, actually, apparently we've got the entire squad to... Alright, we've got more than just these 7. What I might do is also do a quick change here. Maybe move you to... Nope. You're better as a striker then. Where's your best position? Apparently that's fine. Let's move you to there, actually. So we'll have you as our advanced playmaker at the front. So we're now kind of doing... We kind of eased back a bit. We got an attacking midfielder rather than necessarily our best initial strategy. But we'll see how this works. So at half-time, it is 0-0 for Parma, and it is 0-0 for Palermo. So we haven't lost any ground to them yet. Let's go to the dressing room. Try to encourage them. Keep doing what you're doing and you'll be fine. Alright. Hand over to the assessment. I meant to take my player off actually, but I'll do that in a moment. We'll let them use their little bit of rest. Okay. So tactics-wise, we have our... Ty was our tired player. It was you. So we'll replace you with... you, and make sure you're playing a proper role. We'll confirm a change and play on. So a fresh pair of... fresh player at the back should hopefully keep us from losing the game, which is still a possibility, I suppose, at 0-0. Oh, it's their corner. Now, we are set to counter-attack, so this might be our play, and it's us on the counter. Okay, this is what we wanted to do. Oh, well done, well done, well done! 1-0! Cerebello has scored. We are up to 3rd. Oh, hold on, who's that injured?
Come on, give me a minute. Good on.
Oh no, okay, that was player we took off. Alright, it's their player who's injured. Oof, okay, that's fine. We don't care about their players getting injured.
Well, I made all 3 changes.
Casello picks up a knock. Where's Casello? Problem is, because these teams quite new to me, I don't know who's on my team yet.
Oh, highlight. Stop him.
Oh, the highlights are stressful, especially when they're on the opponent's side. There's key ones only, so it should only be goal action or, close to goal action.
Okay, that didn't go in.
That didn't go in.
That did not go in.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to replace my right back just on the basis that I want to make sure I've got a fresh pair of legs at the back and somebody can tackle. And I might make my last substitution as well. Maybe bring in... no, I won't bring you in yet, but I might bring you as well.
Yeah, I can't make any more substitutions.
Oh no, wait, I made all my subs. Okay, well, that's fine then. We'll do that. Alright, so we've made our changes. We've changed 2 at the back. We've changed our injured striker for an attacking midfielder. And now we've got 20 minutes to just ride out the 1-0, hopefully.
It's 0-0 and 7 minutes left.
Oh, more goal line action, but it's at their end. Alright, we disrupted. Are we counter-attacking? We're counter-attacking! Oh, is it going to be 2? Is it going to be 2? Goes wide. Desi with the ball in. Caballero hits the post. Oh, and that could have been 2, and that would have killed the game.
Last minute of added time.
All right, I'm at 80 minutes.
Get in between them.
All right, free kick for us.
It's over.
Okay, so he's drawn his first game. I'm 1-0 up in mine, and I might be 2. Oh, that was a terrible shot on target. Oh, all right, I just need 1 more goal to be stress-free, really. Up until then, they could always nick the draw, but at least I'm not going to lose the first game by the look of it. All right, 90 minutes into extra time now. Desi. Desi. Ceravolo. Scavone. Inside.
I'll be back in a second.
No worries, I'm just finishing this game off. Oh, over the post. Okay. Parma dropped down to 4th position, so somebody's got a 2-0 win, or they've got alphabetical priority on us. So that's the first game of the season, and most importantly, we haven't lost it, by the look of it. Alright, they always do the sort of last-minute highlights here. It doesn't normally mean anything, but it's not unusual for a goal to occur somewhere here, and the other team are on the attack. Alright, dodge has happened. Goes off for throwing, we're okay with that. Do some time wasting. Alright! We've come out 1-0. These guys are very similar, and this will have hurt Impali. Oh, he reckons our teams were similar. I'm just going to say calm. That was a good win for us, and it was. Oh, hand over to assistant. Most of the players reacted positively with that. Leave the match. Maybe waiting on Agen here, in all honesty, but we'll see. He may have to do his preview, his random bits and pieces. So I guess we're going to review the game a little more. So yeah, that was fairly dominant, in all honesty. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, sorry, I'm waiting to leave the game, that's all. There we go. Teams were similar, so I might have made a blinding win out of that. Still, you didn't lose your first game, which is what can be terrible. So, we'll see. I've lost one of my veteran strikers for 5 weeks, though.
My players were confused when I told them they did fine.
They didn't do fine because your team is favourites to win. You need to sort of base it on that level. You're expected to be winning. You'll get better reactions if you tell them they were terrible. Up to a point. I'll emphasize up to a point, and it's sort of a judgment call.
Well, Coronado will be fine in 12 days or 3 weeks. These doctors are amazing, aren't they? Hello?
Hello, I'm still here. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just going through things there. You must be pleased. Yep. Good team performance. It's looking better than first feared. The opportunity is there for somebody to step up and impress. Indeed there is. Okay, Serie B kicks off. Gorilla's training report. Alright, the important thing to just keep checking at this point now the season's actually started is the morale level of your players. Because you can say certain things that really annoy them. So just something to be aware of. Alright, Southend hold out for a draw. Gillingham lose key man. Oh, my team has lost their goalkeeper.
Oh. Yay.
No, I meant Gillingham rather than my team. My team.
Oh.
No, my team still very much has their goalkeeper.
Another talisman or?
No. He's just lost to injury.
Ah.
Okay, let me just answer a quick question. Okay. partner amounts ticket sales. I've sold 8,300 season tickets this month. Of this season. Let's accept that. Alright, now to find out whether they like my left back option.
I've sold 2,100.
Okay.
No, nobody wants to play space engineers.
You trying to get space engineers off the ground?
No, Connor just messaged.
We're playing extremely boring gaming. I mean, come on. Alright, let's apply these changes. Okay. I certainly hope you make a big contribution. I certainly hope so. Yeah, my club's situation is stable. We don't need to offload anybody for this. Hey, I've got a player in the team of the week. I didn't see any of your players in the team of the week.
Maybe if they scored.
Well, maybe if you had your star, you'd be a bit better off, in all honesty, but we'll see.
Oh, injury update. Okay. I have no idea.
If you go to medical center, it should tell you.
Yeah. It says the same thing.
2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's well, a few days to 3 weeks.
If you go current injuries, it should tell you the expected return date.
Current injuries. Expected return date 9/6.
Ooh, that's gonna be dodgy.
Yeah.
Basically a week before our match. Do you want me to just heal him? I'm happy to do it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me find your squad. I won the first game, so I feel it's fine. I mean, the team you face might be a genuine contender for the title, but if that's how it turns out, then fine. Where are you?
You know, I just looked at the schedule. All those friendly matches we played.
Yeah.
Every time, the first 2 that I had control over, apparently the team was at half performance. All the others that the AI took care of.
Well, the thing is, the AI knows how to properly do that. They basically rotate all the players for no reason.
Yeah.
So I've made all the adjustments there. Players to move between squads. Okay, so I've got a player going up to the main squad now, but he's too old for the under-20s. Okay. It's unlikely. We don't want to risk him back. But we will do our best. Who are we considering? Fabio, probably.
Yay.
I don't think it's appropriate to discuss replacing my player while he's injured. Even if it is with a member of my own team, that's only going to piss people off.
Oh, our next match tomorrow.
We want to get a few extra players, do we? Well, I might as well hire an extra data analyst, in all honesty. So let's approach to sign this guy.
Ivica malo tiše, molim te.
And let's add you just to improve our under. I don't know why I'm bothering with the under 18 stuff, because in all honesty, I don't think we're going to be playing more than one season anyway, so upgrading the under 18s team doesn't really seem a good idea right now. Still, I've bought a couple of extra players.
Okay.
Alright, let's have a look at the tactics then. Yeah, I don't think this is necessarily the best way to handle this. Let's go with this instead.
One thing that's become obvious, I changed tactics for last match. I shouldn't have done that. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It depends, in all honesty. At the moment,
We'll
I'm just
go
adjusting. I'm just adjusting my tactics so that players are slightly more in their usual positions. But actually, I don't know.
Talk to team. Oh, this.
I probably didn't want to do that, actually. Darn it, I forgot to save my things, so let's do that first. Yeah, save that.
Hand over to assistant coach. And meeting.
Quick pick that. Okay, that's looking a little more like it.
Parma snap up Hayden's.
Yeah, he's my other player I just picked up.
No. Hayden's. Never mind.
Okay, we'll go with that. You are going to be the supporting wingback. Okay, well, we'll have a go at this.
Why are all these Italians posting things on social media in English?
That's a good question. You should ask them that. Clearly, it's so I will understand them.
Yes, the entirety of Italy just...
The entirety of Italy wants me to succeed and will speak English until further notice. New Zealand wants to experiment against Russia. But Russia wants to experiment on New Zealand.
In Soviet Russia. New Zealand
Apparently, they might also play a football match, but it's mostly the experimentation on each other. Okay, fitness test not passed. That's fine. We probably don't need it. We are the favourites.
Come on.
And our form looks strong. Okay. So, quick pick. Where's our new guy, actually? Oh, he's on international duty.
There it is, the first line. Coronado.
I'm actually gonna put my new guy in. Although he's not as suited. He's definitely a person for the future rather than necessarily a right now, but...
I love that the goalkeeper is the only one in top form.
Well, to be fair, the goalkeepers use a lot less energy than the rest of the players, so they tend to be closer to that.
We should just have a team of goalkeepers.
Well, to be fair, they'd all be nervous being up front because they can't have 11 players in goal. Well, you could, but then only one of them's allowed to pick up the ball. Alright, so still
How about I just buy a ton of 6-footed...
I'm going to give you the number 8 shirt. You have a terrible match and be blamed. He's the only person with a portrait as well.
The only one who dared photograph himself for this game.
Well, apparently they're meticulous in trying to get all the details right, but apparently they didn't go as far as the Italia Serie B for this. Alright, go out there and impress me. Alright, kicking off our second game. We are in white, I believe.
Tunnel.
Oh, you got interviewed in a tunnel? I didn't. No, wait, are we in blue?
Leave me alone.
No. What a game to get to! You're making me miss it. I've already played for 12 minutes. Okay, let's just quickly flick through the analysis, make some changes, make some changes, make some changes. Okay, white. Yeah, we're in blue, not in white. That's a good thing to check for right now. Oh, are we going to counter-attack? We're going to counter-attack. Inside, tackle on the edge of the box.
These graphs are amazing.
You're taking more photos of the graphs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh, that was well wide. That's fine. I was concerned for a little bit there. Actually, let's go. Control's fine, I guess. As much as I like the counter-attacking strategy, it feels like we should be the better team here. My team is nice and composed. Alright, Gazzola. To Saravallo. Oh, that's a good save for the keeper, unfortunately. Hayes. Nope. Scavone. Desi. Scavone. How did that not go in? Alright, we still got a corner. It's still things here. Desi. Oh, and that's gone. Nope. Saravallo. To Desi. Nope. Lost the ball. And the highlight's over. They kind of petered out that highlight, actually. I think it went on too long and nothing actually happened.
And one of my defenders is injured.
Insing to Desi. Saravallo over the bar. So far we've had 7 shots, 1 on target, and we've got an injury.
How the hell is that a corner?
He's the most suitable player in this situation, honestly. Probably Vaca. He will have an advanced playmaker. Okay. Well, we got another injury.
Half time, nothing.
Half time. Okay. Team talk.
Injury.
Do this for the fans. All right, dig deep. Give it 110%. My assistant has apparently demotivated one of my players. This will not go down well.
Okay, now they're better when I said I'm not happy with them. Now they're happy.
Yeah. The thing is, they're much more fired up when you tell them they've had a bad performance. It's sort of bigging them up. It's sort of, they can't play terribly, and then you tell them you did okay. That's not motivating people. That's demotivating people. All right, let's replace our defender, who needs match fitness, and then we'll look towards seeing if we can develop the board. So, Saravallo, our scorer from last time, has had a really bad match actually, but their front guys, they're looking more nervous here.
No,
Zola, Vaca, Insing.
Okay.
Oh, we lost possession. Agen's having his own stress moment, but suddenly I'm being attacked as well.
Jump.
Ah! Darn it! I'm one down.
Oh, please don't tell me it's another one. Okay, it's another one.
Oh, darn it. Okay. So clearly now we need to be attacking. We need to be throwing ourselves at this one a little more. Let's bring off. No, counter that. Actually, undo that. He would tell me the things, wouldn't it?
Okay, we're regaining them.
Okay, so it's a slightly worse player.
What do you mean make tactical changes? Oh.
Another injury.
My analysis has been quiet for the entire second half.
Nope. Oh, there we go. You're it. Aren't you? Wing back. Automatic. Alright, let's go with this.
Okay, we got a goal kick. Come on. Get it in. Get it in. Yes!
Get creative. Alright, I've got 20 minutes to equalise.
I take back everything I ever said about Song.
Gazzola. Desi in Sing. Vecca up to Sarasetti. Barilla. Okay, Desi, go on. Ceravolo. Oh, break shot. Yes, equalised. Okay. That's fine. We didn't want to lose this at least.
8 minutes left. 4 minutes left.
Alright, what? 12 minutes to come up with a winner now. I'll move back up to 6.
4 minutes.
Free kick in their area. Vaca and Sing. Oh, that's a double.
Last minute.
Ceravolo. Oh, you've disallowed my goal. You disallowed my winner. Alright.
Don't let them score.
Free kick. Oh no, I'm down to 10 men, aren't I?
Come on. Just
okay.
And it's over.
Oh, I'm in trouble actually here because I'm now down to 10 men. Okay, let's have a look at this. So if we put you... If we get back to 5 at the back here.
Bravo. Bravo.
I'm trying to find a formation that means they can still actually try stuff. This seems like a really bad one actually, but let's go with this. Down to 10 players, 5 at the back, Desi in the middle, and my 3 players roughly up front on wide positions. Alright, 6 minutes to try and steal a winner or not lose. Desi. Oh, I might steal the... No, that was poorly given away. No, this is going to be their counter, isn't it? It's one of those highlights that's gone to both ends of the board and now it's going straight back. And it's still going.
Just imagine how it'll be on Friday when we play.
Oh, we won't. The thing is, on Friday, I don't think we get to know what the highlights are.
Yeah, exactly.
That highlight went to both ends of the pitch about 3 times. And we're at 1-1. I'm down to 10 men. Oh, I've got a corner. This would be a great time for just that special 10 men moment of brilliance. Desi. Oh, I just had a 4 here. We'll get a counter-attack. Caravolo! Oh, nice save, corner. 5 minutes of added time, nearly up. We're into the 1 minute to go highlights. Free kick awarded. Cassie is offside, okay. I think I might get away with this, yep. 1-1 draw. I'll take it. We went 1 down and down to 10 men.
Well, I take back everything I've ever said about Song.
I'm far from pleased with that. There we go. They were fired up by saying that was not my assist. I'm going to forget telling them they were unlucky.
19 players on international duty.
Injured for 4 months. Jeez. Okay, we're going to send you to a specialist. I was perceived extreme physicality and... No, we're not doing that. My best if you sit out a few matches. He'll be the first one to tell you he should have scored.
And apparently, a reporter says that it's been 351 minutes since my goalie received a goal.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's probably competitive minutes in all fairness. We'll issue a warning for that. There we go. So my player has received an official warning for receiving a red card. That nearly cost us the game. And in fact, probably did in balance. We had a goal disallowed, and if that had gone in, that would have just been fine. 2-1, second win on the bounce. Perfect perfect progression. Now I want to deal with the fact that I'm above you and I think it's on alphabetical order.
I Lord, safe hands, my goalie.
Yeah, losing him's gonna suck. Alright, let's go back to tactics here.
One of my players on loan is now on loan to his home country. That's how I choose to interpret that. Right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we'll go back to our stand. Spezia are currently 7th, so they're a reasonable challenge for us potentially. Transfer deadline today, I am going to decline to take part because that gets a bit tedious. Give them selection. Yeah. Alright, my squad is all in.
Are they all automatically selected, or
what I would do is I'd just clear and then resubmit just to be certain of it. But everybody who's under the age threshold or from Italy for 4 years or something like that gets in automatically. Everybody else has to be registered.
So it's just green.
Yeah, if they're in green, they're fine. But I think you got a limit to the number of players from outside of Italy you're allowed, and the number. I think there's a few ways you can get past that. If he's been with your club for 4 years or gone for the youth team or something like that. I forget the specific rules on it, but as long as you've got most of your important players, it should be fine. A bit of depth would be useful up front. Well, I'm a bit late to get myself an extra striker, in all honesty, but I'm wishing I'd got one.
Arsenal confirm Alan capture.
We captured him! Oh. Capture him with a rock! Throw it in his face, put him in the bag, and then we relax. Now he's ours. He may also have suffered some minor brain damage as he believes himself to be a chicken. Okay, add a couple of players to the loan list. And we continue. Alright, Serie B roundup. Yeah, maybe I should have taken part in the transfer day and just see if I could pick up another striker, but... we should be okay.
Did I just try to loan out the same player to 3 different clubs?
They do tend to generally try and do that, in all fairness, because one of them will accept it. I think he's just been offered, rather than them necessarily... We're the best fitness training in the division, apparently. Yep, contempt selection.
It's all the non-transferred players.
Okay, under 18s fixture clash. Should be more expressive. Okay, fine. We'll add that to the suggestions. Actually, I wonder if I can get somebody on loan. So I know the loan list is slightly different.
You just know there's some player that never gets to play who's just been loaning out to every other club.
Okay, so unfortunately, on the scouting players, we've only got one player listed for loan, and he's a left back. All right.